Hello, everybody, and welcome to another fun-filled episode of The Dice That Bind Us. That's right, it's me. I'm here to DM a little one-shot for the group. We were down a couple players, but decided we still want to do some playing, do some recording, and get something out for y'all. So I'm going to be leading a one-shot that I have written in a very small amount of time because I wanted to do something different and exciting. It should be a good time. We are going to be hopping right in, but before we get into the story, I'm going to go around, have everybody introduce their characters, tell you a little bit about who they'll be playing this evening. Let's start with Dash.
Hello, I'm Dash. Use they, them pronouns. I will be playing Quinn, who uses she, they pronouns. Level 4, Sorcerer of the Aberrant Mind. Level 3, Archfey Pact Warlock with Pact of the Talisman. There's a lot of things to a warlock. Quinn was basically raised in the Feywild, kind of where their patron found them. And she inherited a great power in those sort of processes, and it basically made her start to lose her mind. And so they've kind of returned to whatever plane they need to end up on each individual day, and it's just a little bit rough around the edges.
Perfect. Kimber.
Hello. My name is Kimber. I use he, him pronouns. I will be playing Vladimir Dmitry Peter Petrovich III, who is a hobgoblin blood hunter, level 7, Order of the Lycanthrope. Vladimir was a mercenary for a very long time, for most of his life, and he took a contract with a couple of his buddies on a group of lycanthropes and was thoroughly messed up by one, leading to him seeking control of the curse and learning blood maledics. Definitely a bit of a dumbass.
Perfect.
Most polite terms.
Allie.
Hi, I'm Allie. I use they, them pronouns. I am playing Naraya Finesuit, a Tabaxi Shadow Monk, level 7. Backstory was I was in the Boros Legion, and I didn't want to be there. My parents didn't be there, so I spent most of my time taking stuff, and I took a cursed cloak, and now sometimes I turn into a puppy. And yeah, that's about it.
Perfect. And last but certainly not least, Coda.
I'm Ben Juglin. I'm a level 2 fighter with a fighting style defense. Level 1 sorcerer, divine magic sorcerer. Level 4 warlock. I'm a genie kind with a chain of the pack boon. And he's a traveling circus performer. And you'll never guess it. He's Ben Juglin. That's all.
I don't know what I expected, and I definitely don't know why I didn't expect exactly that to happen.
Wait, what race is he again?
He's a turtle.
Hey, Turtle.
Okay.
He's Juglin turtle. Ben Juglin.
Oh my god, Coda, I fucking love you and how you make characters.
Alrighty. So let me do a little bit of world building for you, a little bit of exposition to set you with where you are. We are going to be entering the mind of someone. We are going to be taking a venture in to the brain space of someone incredibly creative and intelligent and imaginative. It's going to be a wonderful time. Unbeknownst to each of your characters, you are creations. You are mentally imagined characters of this individual, though your characters have no knowledge of this. This is more for backstory for you. You all know each other, but you've also never met each other, but you feel like you go way back. Okay. But you swear that you've never seen these people in your life. It's a very topsy-turvy memory existence to be in, really. The one thing you all do know about yourselves is that you are consistently given missions to accomplish by some higher power. You're not quite sure which one or who, but you know that you are told that you need to accomplish some tasks. The caveat to that is that you're never told what the task is or how to accomplish it. You just kind of get dropped somewhere in various lands throughout the realm and have to kind of poke things until you figure out what's wrong and figure out how to fix it. Today is a day, much like any other day for you all, where you have been given a mission, which you realize because when you wake up in the morning, you are nowhere near your bed or your home. You are sleeping in a campsite. Definitely not where you went to bed, next to a river, a large river, probably about 200 feet across in the middle of a forest. Many pine trees rising up around you. This is cold. It's cold here. Not cold enough that you require, thick layers over you, but a brisk, probably 40, 45 degrees or so. You feel that if it drops any more, there could definitely be snowfall approaching. As you all come to rise this morning, you all have the same realization all at once that you have something to figure out how to do, but you don't know what that thing is. You're not sure how to figure out how to fix it. So all of you coming out of your tents and various sleeping arrangements for the evening, realizing you are together. My friends, with the least information I could have possibly given you, the world is yours.
Vladimir is confused. Hello, friends that are not friends.
Hello.
Hello.
Why does
Are we
it
supposed
have
to juggle?
be a big river?
Did you say Ben starts to juggle? Is that what you said, Coda?
I said, do we need to juggle?
Vladimir does not know, but there are rivers. River.
I mean, at this point, Ben, that's your first solution to pretty much anything, so you might as well give it a go. One of them will end up correct, I guess.
Okay. I'll start to juggle.
Dakota, roll me an acrobatics or a performance check.
Okay. 10.
It's fine.
Mm.
Nothing flashy, just a solid 3-item basic juggle.
Vladimir thinks this was middling. I'm gonna smell the air, see what's around us.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Quick question off the gate here. Does anybody have a passive perception of 20 or higher?
No.
No.
Cool, great, good to know. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Vladimir. Kind of get your bearings, see if there's anything that pop out, see if there's anything.
I should get advantage because of my senses.
A 19, that's pretty good. Much like I described to you before, you seem to be in some sort of like mountainous forest area. Not dense like a rainforest or anything, but I mean, you're from Colorado. And for those of you who are not, this is trees close enough together, dense enough together that in certain places, it can be rough to look up past the pine needles and see the sky. But in most of those places, you're not going to be able to get underneath those trees by any means to hit those points. It is cold. This river is the first thing that you kind of smell. You can smell sort of the plant, like the small amounts of plant life growing underneath. You smell fish in the river. There are a number of animals around you, nothing, specific or nothing crazy dangerous, but general mountainous animals. And ever so faintly, you hear more water. You hear a change in the rapids of the river, maybe. You hear another river off in a different direction. You're not really sure how to place it or what it is precisely, but you know that somewhere in your general vicinity, something about water is happening.
Vladimir smells more water somewhere. I do not know what this means.
I think if we're going to be here for a while, we should probably go and start collecting some of that water, right? Maybe look for a camp place closer to the water? Should we go over and look for the river or something? What do y'all think?
Are we like right next to it, or do we just hear a river in the distance?
You assume that had you camped and had you gone to bed here, you would have made camp far enough away from the river that you weren't directly on the riverbed, but close enough to where it is very much in sight.
I guess check out Big River. And I just kind of grab like a handful of pebbles. Let's go fight it.
Yeah. I'm gonna check out the river. Juggling water's hard.
We're fighting the river?
Maybe.
Well, it doesn't hurt to
Perfect.
be prepared. And I cast Magic Stone on the pebbles.
Okay.
Pull my greatsword off my back. Just hold it.
I'll stand on my flying broom and just let it float me there.
Stand?
Yep. While I'm juggling.
I'm going to walk normally towards the river.
Okay, cool. Great. Nice.
We found the straight man.
Yes.
Perfect.
A vast change from large snake wearing chainmail.
You all approach the river, some combat ready, some not. And you see a big ass river, about 200 feet across, deep in the center. You can't see the bottom in the center, but on the sides, you do see small fish, some frogs.
I chuck a stone at it. The river, not any of the small creatures.
A normal stone or the magic
One
stone?
of the magic stones.
One of the magic stones. Okay. Does that require an attack roll? Yeah, there
It
it is.
does. A 15 for 10
You-
bludgeoning.
You hit the 200-foot wide river with impressive accuracy, and nothing seems to happen. But you do see the magic stone you threw bobs back up to the top and starts floating down the river.
That's not supposed to float, I think. Do you float?
I walk over and swing at the river.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay. 18.
18. You also, with just skill and precision, strike this 200-foot wide river. Nothing seems to happen.
Alex, one may say we're testing the waters.
Yeah, that's good. That's very good.
I hope you learned a lesson, River. Put the sword away and walk.
You just hear a voice echoing all around you. I didn't.
What the fuck?
I would like to collect some of the frogs
Okay. Roll. How? How do you want to go about this?
with my hands.
Okay. Roll athletics or acrobatics for me.
16.
16. You grab a couple frogs.
I start juggling them.
Ben, no, they have souls. Don't do
All right.
that.
I need another acrobatics or a performance check. Either one.
14.
14. Slightly better. For some reason, them like struggling to be released from your grasp while you are tossing them up and down in the air makes you more precise and more focused and slightly better than when you were juggling before.
Yes. It gets
No,
better the harder it is.
now Vladimir is impressed.
Yes, thank you. I have been juggling. And these frogs have been juggled.
I see the bit now. I see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No comment. It's perfect.
I pick up a larger rock and just like toss it in to see if that one also floats.
Sinks to the bottom.
Well, it's not especially buoyant.
Vladimir would like to know which direction he sends the more water.
Now that you are standing directly on the river, downriver.
I think we should go downriver, maybe. I don't know how it's possible, but I can smell more water, which I didn't think was possible, but
All of you proceed downriver.
Yeah.
Okay. You start walking a little longer, walking a little farther. The river remains unchanging for a few miles. And then off in the distance, kind of at the edge of your sight line, you see the water is bubbling up as if there's like high and hard rapids at that point. You're still a ways off, but you can see that something shifts. Passive perceptions of 17 or higher. Okay, cool. Continue.
once we get a little closer, I'd like to sniff the air again for any changes in what I smell around us.
Go for it.
Or here, I guess.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Is there something magical about that, or is it like natural rapids?
Roll me an Arcana or a Nature check.
Another 19.
Different water, more normal, or like previous water, less.
Vladimir has found the source of the different water more, less than other.
Also
19
a
Arcana.
19. Yeah.
Doesn't seem magical.
Yeah,
Like as
here-
far as looking at like the rapids and things, you can see like very faintly like large rocks coming out of it, and like those things that would cause those rapids to form. There doesn't seem to be any sort of like magical interference there causing the rapids or anything.
Did I hear anything different?
The river is much like, this is a large river and there's kind of rapids in between, very loud to hear the water passing, much louder that way, which is probably due to the rapids.
My ears hurt.
You hear less frogs than before, but that also could just be because they're getting drowned out by the sound of the water, or there's less frogs. You're not sure.
Vladimir has never heard such an uproarious, frightening sound before. This is loud.
Vladimir should lead a more joyous life full of laughter and raucous applause.
Water is good for drinking and bathing, not making loud noises or smelling like water.
Do you want to try to cross
here
or
to
just keep
facilitate.
going to the more seemingly natural rapids? I don't know how to build a bridge, and I don't necessarily want to get into it. Hooves aren't great for swimming.
Fair.
Passive perceptions 15 or higher.
My passive insight's 15.
Same.
My
Uh,
vibes.
16 passive perception.
Hey, let's go. Naraya, as you're kind of standing here with the group and everybody's trying to decide, you look over towards those rapids, and just ever so faintly, you're not even sure if you're actually seeing it, but there appears to be a humanoid figure standing on one of the rocks.
Hey, everybody, look down there. Do you see that? And I'll try to point it out to people.
Who has passive perception? What are your all's passive perceptions? So I just know going forward.
12.
Also 12.
11.
None of you see what Naraya is pointing at.
See
There's
a lot
someone
of
over.
water spray.
There's a person. I see. They're over there. I see it. I promise.
Hand on shoulder. I trust you implicitly.
I'm going to pick up a rock and throw it in the direction Naraya is pointing.
Roll me an athletics check.
Are you there, spirit? Come out.
C4 is pretty good. You throw a rock probably 50, 60 feet forwards. And as I said, the rapids are at the edge of your sight line. It does not get anywhere close to where this spirit would be.
No, the better rocks over there. Here, come on, this way, follow me. And I'll start like running down, the bank towards the rapids.
Are the rest of you in tow or are you maintaining?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Still riding my broom. Just following.
You all start rushing forwards. And as you get closer and closer, you do, in fact, see a humanoid figure standing on top of this rock. As you start to get closer, you can start to see more details. They appear to be wearing a nice hat of some kind, sort of like a plaid is not the correct word, but it has like the like cross-hatching lines and like a grid pattern. There's like two of them that run side to side, but like the pattern's bigger than a plaid. I don't know fabrics or designs like that.
It's like tartan, like
kind of, yeah.
Those are the same thing, Kimber.
I know.
You know what?
It's like
Scratch
grandpa.
that. They're wearing a nice like a gray wool, like long wool outer coat. One of those nice dressy ones,
Like a pea coat?
Yeah.
Okay.
How close are you wanting to get?
Probably
you
close
do.
enough to get their attention, I'd think.
Yeah, I guess start yelling at them as they come up, like, hey, who are you? As I like get within what I assume to be shouting range, and then I don't know, get up like to the bank edge.
For sure.
I guess.
You see that as you have gotten closer, you see that these rapids are being caused by a waterfall that falls straight down. You're standing on a cliff edge, or close to, not on, but near enough so you can see a cliff edge. And looking out past, it is so far down you cannot see where the ground is. It looks like you've come to the edge of the world almost exactly halfway in this river, standing on the largest rock protruding. You see a gentleman turns and looks at you, corncob pipe sticking out of his mouth. You know what I mean? One little, Yep. He just turns and you see he said his mouth moves. Can't hear what he's saying.
Vladimir cannot hear you.
You see kind of like looks back over at you and just like gestures to his ear and then wags his finger. It's as if he's gesturing. He can't hear you either.
Yeah.
And this is like a 200-foot wide river, so he's
Yeah.
at like the 100-foot mark.
About 100 feet of like waterfall rapids between you two.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna yell out, "What's your name?"
No, I'm not going in. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
It's so perfect. I got to.
It is the perfect moment for it, but I'm not doing it. That's a fucking stupid name.
Fuck you, Tony.
You did it anyway. You went
Yeah.
for it anyway.
I know.
Does it look easy to get to, like, traversable to get to that person's point? Is there like rocks along this kind of edge of the world spot that you were
It looks like it's possible.
grabbing?
It doesn't look like there's a walkway, but there are definitely like rocks leading that way. Oh, it's probably really easy for Ben juggling.
I was about to say I can literally just fly over there.
Ben,
Yeah.
fetch him. Maybe he has things to juggle for you.
Or he could be a competitive juggler.
We'll
Either
kill
way.
him. Vladimir will kill him if he is competitive juggler, just so you can be best juggler.
Yes, I am the best juggler. I'll fly over.
Okay.
But as
Uh,
I'm flying over, I'm like squinty staring and juggling.
Okay. You see that he is watching you intently with
Yeah.
like a hyper focus, and you see like as you get within eyesight of like where you can see his eyes moving, you can see that they are like in full scan mode, like taking in every detail of you as you will like fly forwards.
Yes. Is witnessing my greatness.
And as you approach, you see this is a taller gentleman, probably right about 6 foot, very thin, very kind of lanky build. Same like face is very long, very like pointed chin. And he looks to you and goes, "It appears I have been found. Though I know not
Yeah.
who I am, I can assume many things about you.
Oh, like I'm good at juggling?
You're average at juggling, but you want to think you're the best. You probably come from some sort of place where you were treated like garbage for most of your life, and thus you are seeking some sort of satisfaction from your performance. But as you have not found that through your own technical skill, you likely came over here to see one of two things. One, if I was a threat to you and your comrades, or two, if I was a threat to your personal lifestyle. Perchance thinking I was a competitive juggler.
This is true.
I know.
So?
I assure you, I am not a juggler.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's the most important thing. But secondly, are you a threat to me and my party?
Frankly, my dear boy, I have no idea who I am.
You could be my assistant.
No. No, I'm far too smart to be your assistant.
Well, isn't that the point of an assistant?
No.
If I was smarter than you, I wouldn't need you.
Going with you would be an extension of my story.
That seems good.
Is it us who truly creates our own stories?
Could be.
Or is the world shaped around us, seemingly created to paint us as the heroes?
Plot armor's not bad.
Very fair. Yet they give us vices, weaknesses, things that we fall prey to.
Like the river?
Something like that.
Yeah, I could juggle this river in my sleep.
You could not.
No, I could do it. I'm fairly good.
Prove it then, dear boy. Juggle the river.
Okay. I'll put both hands down at my side and just start slamming Eldritch Blasts into the water.
You see the water starts splashing him around. The rest of you cannot hear this conversation. So you are just seeing Ben float down to the river and start blasting.
Yeah.
And then, Ben, as you look back up, you see the gentleman standing there nodding. That was not juggling.
But did the water, what is juggling? You know, that's a better question.
Juggling is, of course, the practice of keeping multiple things in a controlled pattern in the air above you as you maintain them. What you were doing to that water was very uncontrolled. You just were basically dropping sticks of dynamite into it and watching it splash.
But it was really controlled because I kept the water in the air around me. And when I stopped, the water stopped being in the air around me.
Perplexing.
Yes.
You might have and you see the rock underneath him collapses, seemingly out of nowhere. Nothing hit it, no explosion sound, nothing forcing it to break. You see the man falls over the edge of the waterfall. Not a scream, not a sound.
Well,
the rest of you, even from far away, can see that the rock just kind of just crumbled beneath him.
What the fuck?
May ye travel well, you funky little mystery man.
I like this coat. I wanted it.
I'll fly back to everyone else. Just be like, well, I clearly won that.
Go ahead.
You juggled a man to his death.
Oh no, not him. He bet me that I couldn't juggle water, and then when I proved I could juggle water, he jumped off the waterfall.
Vladimir saw that he fell, not jumped.
Yeah, fell, jump. Do I throw the balls in my hand or do they simply leap out of them?
Jesus Christ, Coda.
Do we recognize like this waterfall? Like it is a known landmark to us? Because we know things, but we also don't know things.
Yeah, you can all roll me a history check.
Is this to recall information about Fae Fiends or undead?
No,
let's go,
certainly
baby.
not.
Did you say history?
Of course.
Oh, that was an insight check. I fucked up. Sorry.
Yeah, history.
I'm unlucky. You know what?
There's
You know
no
what?
shot, dude.
I got
Come
one of those too there,
on.
bud. Huh?
Holy shit.
I got one of them too. Let's go.
Well, Coda's blessed by the gods. That's the only explanation.
Yeah, all right. Quinn, there are a few waterfalls that stand out in your mind as like prominent locations, much like for us, like in the real world, like you think about like Niagara Falls, and then like there's a bunch of other various places that are like mentionable landmarks. Ben, these are the storied falls. They're a place in history where prominent characters of myth and legend have come at the end of their days to begin their new journey. It is said that by leaping off of these falls, it is the end to your story, but for some reason, somehow, the stories are picked up and continued later, writing entirely new stories.
Was that Sherlock Holmes that just jumped off?
Elementary, my dear Watson.
I hate you.
Like, well, we're in luck because once I juggle something, I understand everything about it. In this river, if you jump off,
Bitch.
the hero's story ends, but somehow continues.
I'd like to roll insight on the juggling fact that Ben Juggling just gave us.
I don't allow player versus player.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
It's up to
willingly
you.
accepting
It is
it at
up to
face
you.
value.
Yep, okay.
Do
Never
you
mind.
trust? Does Vladimir, who you have already claimed is a dumbass, trust Ben Juggling at his word?
You know what? Yeah, he does. Never mind.
Ben, you know the juggling secrets. Does that mean we must leap off the falls to continue our story? Continue being new heroes?
Maybe. I just know.
Perfect. And I fling myself off the waterfall.
Well, I will gingerly side saddle my broom down the waterfall.
Okay.
Well, Niraya, do you wish to jump?
Yeah, I guess it looks like the thing to do. Or kind of just hop off.
Okay. Full swan dives. Just like arms and legs outspread.
Perfect. Ben, you start floating down. It's been a couple minutes. Your friends have all fallen past you at this point. You kind of glance casually back up over your head. You're about 15 feet down from this top. It's been about 10 minutes.
What a slow descent.
Wait about another 10 minutes, slowly flying down. You're about 15 feet from the top.
Oh, all right then. I'll take my broom and just try to disable it and put it in my pocket at the same time before I die.
You, as soon as you turn off the broom, you hold on to it, but you just start falling. And the four of you wake up in the morning in a 4-bed hotel room or large room. Could be a hotel. It's kind of sort of furnished, well lived. You can see that there are oil lamps casually lighting the room from the night previous. And you see each other, 2 windows on the far wall, the beds, a few nightstands, and 1 door leading out of the room.
Vladimir sniffs the air.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
We need to get a shirt. It's just Vladimir sniffs the air.
Vladimir will sniff air. 13.
It smells like 1600s era furnishings. You're not sure how you know what that smells like, but you do. And you hear faintly the sounds of people crying off in the distance. Not like scared crying, mournful crying.
Oh, there is something sad happening in building.
I know just how to cheer him up.
I saw Alex's face fall. I was trying so hard to play that straight and come up with something to say, but Alex started to break and I couldn't hold it together. Vladimir will accompany Ben juggling to attempt to cheer up the sad people.
I make my way towards the sad people in the
Okay.
direction that Vladimir smelt crying.
Yes, I will
Sounds
lead
good.
the way. It smells like salt and grief.
Oh, it's a third kind of water.
Yeah, there is more water here and it is awful. It is not drinkable.
New
I
goal.
cannot-
How many different types of water can I make Kimber smell in one
Yes.
shot?
Yes.
Uh,
You cannot bathe in this. It is too minuscule an amount. Sorry.
You all, I assume all, follow down. You realize once you step out of the door that this is not a hotel. It's just a large manor home. One of those like old time kind of like, the only way I noticed, right, was like one of those like plantation homes, like the big ass like pseudo castle houses out in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's a big ass house. Yeah, it's just a big ass house. And you proceed down a few flights of stairs to the ground floor, where as soon as you turn the corner, all of you simultaneously see in a large sort of looks like maybe a ballroom or like a large like banquet hall room. You see rows of chairs with a casket at the front of the room, with many people sitting in the rows of chairs, many being a few dozen or so, but several people. And you see there is someone performing a funeral service at the front of the room.
Do I see any like? Is it all like human, or are there like elves and like other fantasy?
Yeah, there are other like
Denominations? Okay.
fantasy species here.
Okay. Just showed up in like 1600s England or something.
Yeah.
It's a full hobgoblin.
I'll hop on my broom and fly up front.
You sure
You
are
just go
committing to that bit.
Straight to the front of the room.
Yep.
Okay. You see, as you start passing rows of people, you hear like whispers and things. You see that the man who's performing the service just kind of stops talking and does one of the like, what? And just kind of like stares at you kind of blankly as you fly to the front of the room.
But
Thank you for volunteering to perform the first eulogy, child. Please take the podium. You
Oh.
see there's a podium sitting there.
okay. I didn't really know what was the name?
The name of the deceased.
Yeah.
I should have expected that question to get asked, but I don't actually know what the answer was, so I'm going to change it around. Last name Spacey.
Kevin. Got it. I only knew a little about Kevin, but
It was actually Wickersham.
Wisham
Yes,
Jesus.
Wickersham Spacey.
Spacey. Oh, okay. Well, the only thing I knew about Wickersham Spacey was they love to dance. And now I can't dance, but another form of dance is juggling. And I'll start juggling.
Roll me an acrobatics or a performance check.
Okay. Shit.
You get about 10 seconds before you lose a ball, hits the ground. You see it rolls into the front row, and you see someone grabs it, picks it up, and hands it back to you.
Oh, thank you.
And as you take it, you look up and you see the same man from before.
Oh.
Dressed incredibly differently. He looks of the era, sort of like loose, like black clothing, just not overly fancy, but clearly he was just an attendee and looks at you and you dropped this. If you could not ruin my father's funeral, please, that'd be great.
Yeah, I guess you could say I dropped the ball on this one.
Vladimir starts laughing as loud as possible from the back of the room.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Ben Juggling.
I know what you've been doing. What is your name?
Yeah, I've been juggling.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Mr. Juggling?
Yeah, Ben Juggling. Yeah.
Please leave.
Juggling extraordinaire.
Please go.
Oh, not juggling fans?
We're not fans of people unannounced and uninvited crashing our funeral.
No.
No.
Oh, I'm not crashing. This is just how I mourn. I juggle. I was juggling for your
Can you
father.
tell me literally any one fact about Wickersham Spacey? Any one besides his name?
I could.
Well, I'm going to need
But-
you to do that or get the fuck out, please.
You're really
My
not gonna
family's in
like it.
mourning.
Is there like pamphlets that I could quickly thumb through?
Yeah,
Get like
yeah,
a biography?
there's like the obituary like written out on the pamphlet at the front. A quick scan through, you see that he made his money in like the very early like trade route investments. Was coming through. Seems to be a very like distinguished guy. People spoke highly of him. You see that there are sort of 5 family members of his wife, his 2 sons, and his 2 daughters.
Just kind of make my way from the back.
Well, you see, it was money brought to us by Wickesham's great investments in the trade line that honestly we thought his wife, his children would like a bit of joy on the saddest day in their possible life. And I guess we should have taken that investment left in his wills and papers to get a slightly better juggler. I'm so deeply sorry for your loss. I know you all spoke so highly of him, the entire Spacey family, and you'll be gratefully missed. Come along, Ben. We're sorry we put you up to this.
Wait a minute. You say my father invested in your business?
Yep.
Vladimir remembers this too.
From the back still? Speak up.
Yep.
Well, good. I mean, if anyone knew anything about my father, they know that his business partners and anyone he invested in were his truly best friends. So please speak, take the podium, give eulogies. It would mean a lot to him, I'm sure.
Yep.
Go ahead, Ben.
Not you, hired juggler.
Oh,
I guess I did give Coda an explicit out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start juggling.
See, he just like deftly catches one of the balls and throws it out of the room.
I grab the
Hey.
Bible or whatever's there and start juggling to replace the ball.
Oh no.
Roll me another acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Oh no. So bad.
16.
16's pretty good. So you successfully juggle 2 balls and a Bible, and you see the man is slightly impressed with your juggling. And then he turns to the gentleman sitting next to him and says, Alfred, please get him out of here. And you see another man stands up. This one about 3 times the size of the one you were just talking to. Probably about 12 feet tall, like kind of like bulging bodybuilder. Like imagine if the mountain from Game of Thrones was jacked to shit and about 4 feet taller than he actually is. And he looks at you, and this massive Goliath gentleman goes, my brother's asked you to leave, so I'm going to need you to leave.
Yeah, I've just been juggling.
Really? My name is Alfred Spacey, and I'm going to remove you from the premises now.
Oh, I can juggle my way out of here.
Then get to it.
No need. Vladimir hired. Found Ben juggling on the street. I will escort as responsibility.
The other gentleman who you of course do not recognize because you couldn't get really close enough to see like the distinguishing features.
Yeah.
Stops you and says, "No, but we need you to do the eulogy. Alfred can take him. It's fine."
I find myself very stricken by grief and find myself incapable of speaking on the great Wickersham. I apologize.
There's like a silent pause. Naraya, you're still at the back of the room?
I have chased the ball out of the room. So
Okay.
wherever that ball went, I am.
Perfect. It didn't go far out of the room, but as you're standing and looking back, you realize that you kind of hear this awkward silence hit and glance up. It's not an awkward silence. It's as if everything is frozen around you. Your party's still moving and talking, but everybody else seems to have paused in place. And it's only for a moment. Brief. And the man kind of looks back up at you again and goes, "But no, we need you to perform one of the eulogies. Alfred can escort him. It's fine."
Vladimir feels he is in awkward position and will convalesce. Yippers, I will do eulogy. Jesus fuck.
Yippers, I will do eulogy.
Yippers, okay. Vladimir agrees.
Ben, you are escorted outside of the room by Alfred, and the door shuts. Naraya, are you going to step into the room or stay on the outside of the doors with Ben?
How bouncy is the ball?
Not very. It's a juggling ball.
I'd probably get bored of it and go back inside then.
Okay, sounds good.
Is the door locked?
Yeah, the door is locked behind you.
Huh.
The gentleman that was speaking to you both sits back down, and it looks as if the entire room is staring up at the podium where Quinn and Vladimir are standing.
Much to akin as the gentleman at the storied falls, can I do a quick scan of the room and pick up any context clues of what more I might know about this dude besides what I learned in the pamphlet?
Yeah, go ahead and give me. Are you looking for details to put into the eulogy, or are you looking for details about the general vibe in the room?
Details to put in the eulogy of just like, okay, well, these people look like business partners. This is the family. Oh, they're wearing a like kind of those details of just like, what can I pull out of my ass about this dude that would get me the bare minimum?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay, that's a shame because I would prefer insight, but investigation does make exponentially more sense. 12?
From the room, you don't really. The family is very clear because they're all sitting on that front row on that same bench. You didn't really notice it first, but with where he's sitting, you see it is him. The place where Alfred has now returned to sit. Two younger women sitting next to them on the chair, and then a much older woman sitting on the far end of that bench. As you look at the rest of the room, it looks quite a lot like none of them are really sad. You see a lot of them look bored. Not bored in an unentertained way, more that their mind is elsewhere. Like there are many other places they would rather be than here in this moment.
Yeah, outside with me, watching me juggle.
Honestly, probably. I think with a 12, that's what I'm gonna give you. Actually, one more thing. You glance back. This is an open casket funeral, and you see the man laying inside. Looks an awful lot, near identical, really, to the first son that spoke up that told you to do the eulogies.
Did he play both roles?
No. But you do. This is more than a paternal resemblance. They look far too similar for it to just be a same genetic line type deal.
He produced through mitosis. Sorry. Sorry. I did not mean to kill you like that, Dash.
I'm just like the fucking wild out of context one-liners.
That's the point of this character. Vladimir tries to whisper to Quinn, but it's not a whisper at all. Quinn, Vladimir does not know where to begin. How do we do this?
He already started giving you the whole spiel going. Wickersham truly was a man to all of us. He cared deeply for his family, seemingly seeing himself surprisingly heavily in one of them. He was a man of business and a man seemingly of some words, but never enough. He didn't really know how to pull a crowd, but he had a mind for business. Isn't that right, Vladimir?
Yes. Vladimir knew business mind of Wickersham very well. For many deals were made with Vladimir, and they were well done.
We spent a lot of time with him. As said, his business partners were closest thing to close friends as he had, and we spent many a long night illuminated by oil lamp looking over many pieces of paper with a lot of big numbers on them.
You see the wife just, oh, my husband loved his big numbers, starts crying.
Yes, we know grief of big numbers that are no longer there.
Alfred just nods.
We will miss Wickersham of the Spacey, like a whole heart that is no longer in chest. You all might cry tears of salt water, but we cry tears of, I guess, salt water, also for big numbers.
And what I truly know, seeing all of you here today, is he would want us out there doing the best we can, living the life he did, and being with our own loved ones in this trying time.
You see the crowd is like nodding of like, all right, they get it. They get it.
Hearing that, you just hear a muffled, then why'd they throw me out?
Vladimir falls to his knees in front of the coffin, grips the edge of it and goes, Wickersham of the Spacey, I will miss you. Sleep well, my prince of princes. I'll stand up and walk off the podium.
You see they're listen, I'm gonna be straightforward. I've been to one funeral in my life, and it was when I was 3 because they terrify me, so I don't go to those. So if anything I say is not how funerals work, forgive me. I have 0 life experience with how they function.
My wife can't hear you, it's fine.
Great, good. But as you walk away, there isn't any like applause or anything like that. People are just kind of nodding, and
I
like,
certainly fucking hope not.
that's what it's like. Yeah, it's that's but like they're nodding. Nobody like claps or anything, but there's like nods of approval from the rest of the crowd. You see the family is like teared up. There's arms over shoulders, and like they're comforting each other. And then the first the gentleman that you were speaking to stands up and walks to the podium and addresses the crowd and goes, I think my father's friends here spoke well. I think it is time for all of you to go be with your loved ones and remember him for the great person he was. I hope to see you all in the future. Carry my father with you in whatever way you seems best for you. You see the crowd kind of stands up and starts to like slowly work its way out. Then the door unlocks as the crowd starts to pour out. And you see her as the crowd's starting to file out. The man speaks up and goes, apologies. Now is the time for the traditional Orcish death rite. If you would, for those of you who partake in such things, now is your opportunity. And you see he leaves, but you see about 15 people from the crowd all like stand up and walk towards the coffin. And that is where we will cut. That is just a little bit for the Campaign 1 fans.
Vladimir will join in without question.
Perfect. Outside of the room, you see there are some pamphlets still there, but you see a gentleman you were speaking to looks and kind of addresses you all. Thank you for doing your best to bring my father's lighthearted nature to his funeral. It's greatly appreciated.
Then why'd they throw me out?
I admit I may have acted in haste, but I had assumed that any events such as this would be saved for the celebration later on.
We wanted to bring levity through the entire day of sorrow.
I'm going to speak frankly with you, if that's okay.
I suppose.
Who
Not
is
as good as speaking Benley, but
yes,
you're all so just blatantly full of shit.
Yes, I have not defecated in a while.
He turns, you see, and he's like fully cut Ben and Vladimir out of the conversation. Is just looking at Quinn and Naraya now.
Start playing rock, paper, scissors with Ben.
My father was a bastard man who cared more about money than anyone else, and who was killed by his business partners because he took advantage of them and embezzled from his businesses with them. But I admit, you're good liars.
It's kind of a lot when you're just put on the spot and told to do a eulogy. So you just kind of scan the room and read the pamphlet and say empty platitudes that people expect to hear in these sort of days.
Well, when you see you grab some of the pamphlets, feel free to take your time next time.
Mm.
But for now, I'm going to ask you all to leave.
Hey, our business partners here, we can kill for money. Okay, I will leave. I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna try and find a front door, I guess. Just wander around the house till I find one.
You see a front door.
Okay, cool.
Quinn, as you kind of like glance down at the pamphlet, you see that you had kind of instantly flipped to the obituary section to get your details. But you see on the front, there is a picture of the man you saw both in the casket and standing directly in front of you, just having this conversation. And the only text on the front is that the funeral will be held August 18th, 1619, at the Spacey Manor in Osage County. That is the information to parse there. So you all exit the building.
Yes.
Okay. As you all cross the threshold, you wake up. It is daytime. You find yourself coming out of tents into freezing cold air.
What the fuck?
Snow falling all around you. This landscape is full of trees that are growing at cockeyed angles, thin on the needles. You see many, many tree trunks around you where they have been cut off in the surrounding area. But outside of the area you're in, about 3 miles past, there are large pine trees growing in the snow. You glance off the opposite direction of where you're seeing this forest, and you see a small town. From this distance, it's hard to see any details, but you do see the architecture is also quite strange. Jutted angles, things standing how they shouldn't be standing, structures that should collapse on themselves, seemingly just fine.
I don't like this.
Are folks perhaps preparing for some sort of festival of types?
How
Or is it
far
just
away?
a sleepy town?
You're about a mile's walk from town.
Okay.
A mile, you're a mile from town. It would be a mile no matter how you traveled, I suppose.
Do we go to town?
Don't want to stay out here. It's cold.
It is cold. My fur will keep me warm.
I only got that half true.
Yeah, because you're a satyr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh,
Are they your pants or are they fur?
Yes.
I thought they were always pants.
Nope. Got little kicky hooves. As I kind of like stomp around, there's little hoof prints left in the snow.
Those are not shoes?
No, they'd be incredibly uncomfortable shoes.
Oh, my perception of you is completely different now.
Is that a good or a bad? Let's go see who's in this town. Let's go.
Okay.
you all proceed towards the town.
Yes.
Okay. As you approach, it is dusk. The sun is starting. I just said you woke up at dawn. I lied to you. Fuck you. I am a liar lying.
There's a
lying
longest
McLiar
mile in the
pants.
world.
Yeah, it was a very.
It takes
the
you
days
a
are very
full
short.
day to
I get it.
travel 1 mile.
I get I'm a turtle, but come on.
You all approach this town right as the sun is setting. But be damned what I said earlier. You are here now, and it is being nighttime soon. And this town is fucking a-bustling. There are people running around everywhere, screaming, hooting, hollering, carrying boxes and packages and riding around on weird contraptions you've never seen before. And I would tell you what they look like, but it's real hard to get a good look because they are all sprinting en masse, place to place to place to place to place. You see bright colored outfits. You see houses decorated to and fro, all the buildings in this town covered top to bottom in various decorations. I ran out of words to say. It is going bananas here.
Vladimir loves bananas.
I can juggle some bananas.
Oh, wait. A player didn't say that. Alex said it. That was completely.
Just said out loud.
Yeah, he just thought of bananas in that moment. Who
All right,
said
then.
bananas?
Juggle this.
And I just kind of scoop up a little snowball and just chuck it at Ben.
Let's start juggling it.
Roll. Okay. No. Bold assumption. You roll me a goddamn dexterity saving throw to see if that thing hits you square in the face or if you catch it.
Time out.
Even catching a snowball, it would probably like.
Right. That's why it's a dexterity saving throw.
17.
17. You put your hand in front of it, but it still explodes into a powdery puffball when it hits.
Yeah. But when things touch my hands, they just form into balls. No, I'm joking.
Those
That's
poor
not true.
frogs.
That's not true. We should probably find somewhere warm though. Ben's giblets are juggling the wrong way, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what you mean, but my balls are cold. And I'll look for like an inn or a tavern or something. I'll try and smell alcohol.
Ah, different kind of water.
Yes.
Roll me a perception check.
Mayhaps a good nog.
Shit, 11.
You smell for sure water, but like the frozen kind
Yeah. Yeah.
that falls from the sky.
What is this frozen water in front of me?
Snow.
What is snow?
Frozen water in front of you that fell from the sky.
That makes sense now.
Yeah.
I pick it up and try to drink it.
So you pick it up and you put it in your mouth and it turns into water.
Incredible.
But somehow you don't feel more hydrated from doing this.
Naraya, save me from these savages. What should we do in this mystical winter wonderland?
I'm gonna go take stuff. I'm gonna go look for stuff to take.
Nice.
There is an
Package
abundance
thefts.
of shit to take. You see, specifically as you kind of start moving through the town, in the town center, there is a massive ass tree, the biggest pine tree you've seen in your entire life. And it is covered top to bottom with sparkling lights, with long strands of some sort of material that seems to glitter. There are small, like, hanging decorations of various kinds all across it. Some spherical orbs, some stars, some that look like the packages that people are carrying around. There is just an abundance of them. But what most catches Naraya's eye is the bottom of the tree, where there are stacks upon stacks upon stacks of packages wrapped in bright colored and patterned paper.
I'm gonna walk up and take one and start walking off towards an alley or something, somewhere like shadowy where I can open it.
Before you start walking off, you grab the box and pull it out, and directly behind it, you see a face staring back at you. The face of a man you've seen before, but different, as the rest of his body is covered in bright green fur.
I don't like the idea of it just fucking photoshopped on.
It's like Tingle from the Zelda games.
How else do I keep it the same person?
We could have recognized his voice.
Nah, because his voice changes every time.
Oh, god damn it, I get the bit now.
But yeah, Naraya, you are face to face with an unspecified character that I assume you know the real name of.
Just smile and wave and continue walking back with my present.
As you go, wait, I was going to do that.
Nope,
What?
too late. Nope.
Ah!
Gotta be quicker.
There's
No,
plenty
just
for
on,
you
like, jog it
too.
off.
And grab like one next to his face.
If you follow us, I will punch you in nose. And I pick up a present.
I'll grab 3 and start juggling them.
Roll me a performance or acrobatics check. Important question. What size of packages did you just grab?
Whatever 3 were nearest, and I rolled a 9, so
You start to juggle and immediately they just kind of fly everywhere. They're way too big for you to try to juggle. And a lot heavier than you were expecting.
I grab 3 other ones and do it again.
All right. With enough attempts, you will successfully juggle 3 presents.
You just pick up like 3 stocking stuffers and it becomes easier.
I'll just glide away on my broom as I'm juggling these presents, following Naraya. Yeah.
You have stolen presents. Now what?
Go open them. I want to see what's inside.
All right. So you just stop in the middle of the street and pop them
Uh,
open?
No, looking for like an alley or like,
Okay, cool.
like a corner somewhere, or like, somewhere shadowy and like out of the way.
Give me a stealth check to find a nice location to tuck away off to the side.
Would it be with disadvantage since I'm following them on a flying broom juggling 3 presents?
No,
I'd hate
it's
to
just
do
to
that,
find,
but
it's just to find the spot. It's not about actually
Okay.
being stealthed while there.
yeah, that's fair.
25.
Holy shit. Yeah, you find there is just a dark, dank alley, and you assume it is probably the only dark, dank alley in this entire town.
Go in there and open my present.
Okay, you tuck into the alley, you open the present. Roll me a D100.
48.
Perfect. Inside, you find 4 potion bottles, all of which you immediately recognize to be potions of storm giant strength.
What are these? These are boring. I don't want potions. I'll kind of toss them to the side. I'm gonna go grab another one. I'm gonna get up and walk back towards
No,
the
you
tree
could
and
take
grab another.
mine. I don't care for presents much.
But that's your present.
Oh, but I'm not. Yes, I dearly want this present, and I will not keep my eyes on it for a brief moment. And I just kind of like set it on the ground next to me.
As soon as you look
Boy,
away,
what's
I'm
over
gonna
there? Like,
swipe it. Oh look, I found another present. I'll start opening it.
that's the problem.
Uh,
You have to make it their idea.
roll me another D100.
I will also open my present.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a D100.
68.
68 and a 37. 68. So you open yours, and inside is a Holy Avenger.
Holy Avenger. I can't use this.
Naraya, you open yours, and inside there is an entire suit of +3 plate mail.
Okay, I'm bored. This stuff is boring. What are we supposed to be doing?
Which
Should we-
denomination of the Holy Avenger is it? Longsword, greatsword, rapier, scimitar? It's just one of
Greatsword.
those. Okay,
The best version.
cool.
I mean, we can go find that man we kept seeing and see if he needs anything from us. He said he was going to steal these things, so maybe we should give them to him. Or make him steal it from us to teach him a lesson. Maybe we'll throw him in jail. Probably not, though. I don't know if this place has jail.
Okay, let's go find them.
Okay. You all head back around out of the alley. And as soon as you walk out, you realize the town is dark.
How long were we in that alley?
Everything is gone. The tree is gone. The decorations from the tree are gone. The presents gone. The decorations on the houses gone. You hear and see nothing save for one small child walking through the streets crying.
Little girl.
Did the three
Whoa.
of us juggling disappear? Sorry.
No, you still have them.
Or child. Just based on my assumptions of what this is. It's child.
Looking up at you and seeing a hobgoblin for probably the first time in, admittedly, her life. She turns
6'5".
around screaming, run away.
Wait, I have question. Okay.
I guess I'll put my presents down. And,
Yes, use it as a trap, Ben. All the stuff
oh.
is missing.
Oh yeah. This could be a bait. I'll
You
set
said-
them in a pile.
Okay, and then what?
I will throw. I'll grab like a stone. It's like a rock I can grab.
Yeah.
I'll cast light on it and set it next to the presents.
Okay. All right, good touch.
And then I'll slowly back away. Just keep
Okay,
an
so-
eye on them.
Are you all planning on taking positions ready to strike whenever these get
Yes.
stolen? Or
Yes. Vladimir Dmitri will take out crossbow and take position sitting to shoot where presents are hidden.
okay, what is going to cause Vladimir Dmitri to shoot?
If I see little green man come for presents.
Okay, so if you see little green man come to steal the presents, you're gonna do the thing.
Yes.
Got it.
I'll prepare a hex whenever I see the thing as well.
See what thing?
The green guy trying to steal
Okay.
the presents. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to chase the goal down. You said it's dark around, right?
Yeah, so you can do your weird teleporty thingy, and
Cool. So I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to chase her down.
that's fine. So you Shadow Monks are badass, by the way. If you've never played one, you should do that because they're fucking cool. So you start run, poof, poof. It doesn't take you very long. Honestly, the first round of boof would get you to her. And you see she is sitting just around the corner that she ran around and just sitting there crying.
Hold on 1 second. Let me check something. I think I also have like minor illusion from Shadow Monk. Just let me double check that.
That's fine.
Maybe that's at a higher level. I'll go back and grab a present then, and then try to approach her with a present. Like, hey, you look sad. Do you want a present?
For sure. Before we get into this, Quinn, what are you doing to prepare to pounce on these presents getting stolen?
I guess my thought is like clamber up onto one of the weird rooftops and just see what I can see around.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check then for that. Naraya talking to this girl, she kind of looks up to you and goes, "He did it. He stole Christmas.
So, Christmas. Who stole Christmas?
A very bad man."
The Gromch.
A legally distinct character.
What did they look like?
They were green, furry. I know who it is.
It's the grouch.
Can you show me where they are?
His name was the Grouch.
Just can't say his name for legal reasons.
Yeah.
Can you show me where the Grouch is?
Yeah, he lives in the trash.
He lives on this tall mountain, but there happens to be one dark alley in this entire town that leads to a trash chute that leads to the mountain of garbage where the Grouch lives.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go talk to the Grouch and hopefully get Christmas back for you.
Okay, but
And-
you can't hurt him.
Okay. As long as there's no dogs, he won't get hurt.
Wait, what?
I've already walked off.
The
Sorry,
camera
not,
pans away from the...
not walked off, teleported off.
Okay, so you just vanish. This little girl's like, the camera pans away from the party, and now this little girl who goes, but what about his dog Sam? And then cuts back to Naraya rejoining the rest of the party.
So some green dude, probably the person that we saw at the tree earlier, stole Christmas from the town. So we gotta get Christmas back. And we're not supposed to beat him up, but it sounds like we gotta beat him up.
Sounds like somebody needs juggling.
Maybe we
Yeah.
can warm his heart, make him see the true meaning of Grimshus.
Christmas
Yeah.
isn't copyrighted. It's fine.
What
Yeah,
is
I know.
Christmas?
No, that's fair. Okay.
It was me vaguely understanding the narrative of just like, yeah, Grim Schnarl. We got to save it.
All right, party. What is your? We like I said, I wrote many more of these, so we're gonna keep the ball rolling here. What's the game plan?
We go kill Green Man.
Yes.
Sorry.
Nobody showed up to steal the presents.
No one has showed up to steal the presents. No, it has been approximately 30 seconds since that happened.
Okay.
Naraya, where do we find Greenman?
That way. And I'll point to where the little girl told me.
Oh, we were there already. We found.
Correct.
How do you get past us with all this stuff?
You all proceed, and at the end of the alley, there's a big ass like pipe looking machine thing that says trash chute above it with a big ass handle next to it.
Come now, all into the garbage. It's where we belong. We truly know. Hup, hup.
Vladimir's home. I open the garbage chute.
You all hop into the trash chute and you are rocketed, absolutely rocketed, up, down, sideways, diagonally. It's the fucking Willy Wonka elevator of trash chutes, tossing you every which way in that. And then you end up falling onto a pile of garbage in a massive looking lair.
I could tell how pointedly you have not seen this version.
Absolutely not. All of this
Nobody
is being
has.
pulled from the Jim Carrey version because it's strictly better and cannot be beaten.
I love the idea that like cartoon physics normally apply going through the garbage chute, but with us, it's just like, oh fuck, they just get
Yeah.
thrown against the wall like violently.
I just tuck into my shell the whole time.
Yep.
Mm.
Which is honestly what causes the most harm to the rest of the party. Is
Yes.
just a giant turtle shell
Smacked around by a
careening
portal.
behind them and around them.
Hey, you gotta watch out for those turtles when you're in pipes. Those plumbers,
That's
man.
right. You're
We're in the
laying on a pile
garbage.
of garbage.
I sniff the air.
Okay, roll perception check.
Green men, give back chrysanthemum.
7.
Oh no.
It gets worse every time.
You smell water, but it's bad. It's bad water. It's trash water.
I love how you spin the water. Oh, I
As
cannot make a reply.
Quinn, as you scream out, "Green man, give back chrysanthemum," you hear grotesque metal grinding sounds as in front of you a massive chair turns around on its own, revealing the Green Man, the Grouch himself, much evil Austin Powers villain style, petting his dog. Who are you? What are you doing here?
We take back presents.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
I
Why
see
not?
where I stand still.
Because all of those bastard Watts down in Wattville decided to throw me to the curb. All because I looked a little different than them, those bastards.
What?
How dare you say that word here?
How'd it feel if someone stole your stuff?
How dare you say that word here?
I could juggle what?
Honestly, that would be entertaining to watch. But no! They deserve to have their festivities ruined
But why?
because they treated me poorly. and not a single one has apologized.
Sorry, who?
The Watts.
Oh, okay,
What?
that clears up for Vladimir.
What?
Stop saying that, or I'll feed you to my dog.
But you said it.
I said it in reference. You are saying it just to be a butthead.
I'm asking a question. What?
That's not a good question. Ask a better question.
You just want like an apology or something, or to find the true meaning of crisis.
Oh, trust me, I'm well versed in the true meaning of crisis. But as far as Christmas is concerned, the whole point is that people have families who love each other and they get to spend all the time with them and their loved ones.
Hey, Vladimir has a question.
Right?
What is Christmas and how can we get you to feel love?
Christmas is the second part's a toughie.
None of that
Christmas is a
usable.
large celebration of family and loved ones around you, generally celebrated with large feasts of food. Here we, of course, have the baked animal, the traditional baked animal, of course, that we must have. Oh, just wait. If we continue further, I will be working much, much harder to explain how anything works.
Mommy.
They were mean, and no one has apologized.
But you've spent every day with your tiny furry loved one. Is that not enough for you?
No,
We can have feast here.
you just want to have a feast with me?
Yeah, you got boiled, creature. We can indulge.
I do, as of now, happen to have a beautifully baked animal here we could partake in. But what's the catch?
Wait a minute. Thought we couldn't say that here.
Mine was in a contextualized question. You were just saying the word to be mean.
What should I juggle?
You could show this
Like you.
us the true meaning of your Christmas, and maybe we'll understand your hatred and be on your side.
I think you should give at least some of presents back to the people down there.
I see. So the feast with me was not out of kindness or compassion. It was simply a means to your goal.
No, I think you look green, and I like green. Vladimir loves
Kimber.
color green.
Listen, the way I see it, one of two things has to happen. One, those damn what's in Whatville need to apologize. Or we burn their town to the ground.
Question:
Yes,
will you pay us if we do that?
I will pay you all of the money I have.
Is the catch that that's no money?
I live in a dump.
This
Fair.
is a lovely place, by the way.
I've worked hard on it.
But if you give all their stuff back, you will be the hero, and they will deeply love you for the good things you have done to them. And forget all of the bad things you've done. I've learned in my many, many years, if you apologize for a bad act, it usually fixes the bad act. And then people look at you as the hero, at least in narratives.
Pull a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Oh, 18.
Not bad.
It seems pretty good. He goes, yes, the best way to get someone to love you is to simply make them think you're something you're not. The logic
Fine.
is so sound.
Lying is the true
Whoa.
meaning of Christmas.
Lying is the true meaning of Christmas.
Vladimir is bad at lying, but he agrees.
Vladimir, you got through that whole funeral just fine. You even did a fake cry thing. It was great.
Those were real tears.
Oh, well, I'm glad you got so attached to the random corpse.
It was the big numbers. Kind of looks
Quick question-
down into
quick
the middle
question.
distance.
Kimber, can you tell me what the dead man's name was?
Wickersham Spacey.
Hey, look at you. Yes, let's do that quick. I need your help to put all of everything back right where it was. But we can't do it until after they awake and feel the pain of losing it. Otherwise, they'll never know that I was the one who rescued it.
What time do they wake up?
Looks at his wrist with no timekeeping on it. Oh, right, about. And then you start to hear the faint sound of mass hysteria and panic. Very bad.
I guess we should get going.
Time to be the heroes.
To sell
Nice.
ruse, you could say that I stole. No?
Yes, good, a fall guy.
Okay. Okay, we head out to return all the presents and make the Gromsh look good.
Great. You head out into town riding a massive sleigh with one big bag that somehow contains everything. Wait, this is D&D world. It's just a bag of holding that has all of the town's presents and shit in it. And then you fix it and stuff. Go team. Christmas accomplished.
Yes.
Ciao.
This one
Right.
took a long time, so I'm rushing through the end.
It's okay.
You
The
all
best
have
wrap
fixed-
up.
You have fixed Christmas, and you have taught everyone the true meaning of Christmas is lying, and that the only way to make someone love you is by convincing them you're someone you're not. I hope you're proud of yourselves.
This is how Vladimir got a third wife.
You all ride off into the sunset after saving Christmas for the What's and successfully helping the Grouch scam them into liking him again. Well done. You've saved Christmas. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
And lo and behold, you wake up and it's daytime. But is it? Because you wake up inside of a building that is poorly lit. This building is a massive structure built somewhere in the Victorian era, you assume, because at least that's what the architecture would describe to you as. And you're just kind of in a main entry area. There's one massive set of stairs that leads up to somewhere. You're not really sure where, and two separate hallways that lead past those stairs down further. And you see a humanoid figure standing at the top of the stairwell. The only real discerning feature you can see for now, a very stunning red cape that he wears on his back.
God damn it. What does he smell like?
Roll a perception check.
Entered a new room, I sniff it.
That's exactly it. Hey, he's a dog, you know. He's just gonna roll with it. 16.
16. You smell water, but you hear a loud booming voice from another room cheering and laughing heartily as you smell water that has some like oats in it that seems like it was set off to the side for a long time and turned into something that's not water really anymore.
Yes.
But probably be really tasty if you drank some.
Yes. Vladimir knows the taste of alcohol very well.
It's beer. You smell beer.
Vladimir just announces that there is beer nearby.
Great. I was a beer juggling champion.
It appears you have found yourself somewhere you do not belong. As the man addresses you from the top of the stairs, turns around. You see, you've shown up just in time to interrupt a very important ritual that I must attend to.
Oh.
So state your business, or I will cast you so far into a different realm that no one will ever find you.
I'm here to juggle.
Right, you're gone. Snaps his fingers, and you vanish.
You disintegrated, my friend.
Are the rest of you here for anything more productive, or?
Vladimir just shrugs.
We're here to help you with your important ritual.
Really? Who sent you?
We're spellcasters. And I just, what is a harmless cantrip that I have? None of them. And I just kind of Eldritch Blast down the hallway.
It hits a door and you hear that same loud booming voice go, "What the fuck?" And wizards. I hate wizards. The true power should come from within yourself and master.
Oh, you mean like sorcery?
Exactly like sorcery.
Oh, then in that case, I just kind of like, is there like a vase or something nearby?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
I just kind of like cast Frostbite on it, which is pointedly a sorcerer spell.
Perfect. Well done. Yeah, that'll work.
Mm.
Do you need that other guy to help me, or?
Yes, his juggling calms my nerves.
Snaps his fingers again, and Ben, you reappear, but you're like 30 feet in the air and you just crash to the ground.
You have reintegrated, my friend.
That wasn't very nice.
What can I say? I'm not a nice guy. I'm more of a sacrifice whatever it takes to get the mission done kind of person.
Will blood help you in this ritual?
Sure. Yours specifically.
Oh, okay.
You see, I was supposed to be going and making a deal with a certain extraplanar entity, but instead, I'm going to make you do it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, between the four of you, you'll be able to come up with some bargain that says, hey, don't eat our entire plane of existence, and I will do XYZ thing for you, right?
So we are here to bargain.
No, you can't say that. That's foolish.
Oh.
You walk in and you say, Bahama Mama, let's make a deal.
Oh.
You Vladimir thinks you seem like some sort of medical professional. What is name?
My name? Me?
Yeah,
You dare ask me?
It's
of all people?
Dr. Odd DDS.
My
He went to
name?
dental school.
Professor Weird.
The only thing I can think of is Pajama Sam.
What?
Havarti!
Why is that what you could think of?
That's also copywritten.
You could have just went with Dr. On DDS.
But this doctor still, and that was the part that tripped me up. And I was like, what's a different two-word name that I can throw in here?
You know,
It's gotta
Pajama
be
Sam.
something.
Professor, you know.
My name, of course, is medical student weird. I got in a bad car accident when I was on my way to school one day.
Oh yeah, before your graduation ceremony that actually got you to pass the exams.
Correct, yeah.
What a tragic backstory that would lead one to rise to great heroic heights. Okay,
Yeah.
deal time.
Deal time. Now remember, if you don't say it exactly, they will just kill you and you'll have to start again. And if the deal that you propose is not good enough, they will just kill you and you'll have to start again. So
Yeah, and they'll say no deal and send us back with a briefcase.
what?
Do you think they could get bored of that?
No.
Dimitri is good at dying.
Well, walk through this portal and see he wiggles his toes and a portal opens.
Nope. That's gonna put us on the weird part of the internet.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Now he's
you
just
see-
canonically barefoot.
You see he taps his elbows together like this, boop, 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 and then a portal opens. Because fun fact, doing magic like that is copyrighted by Disney. So go team.
You aggressively Google that for today?
Yeah, I sure did.
This is fucking insane.
A portal opens. What do y'all do?
I go through the
Go
portal.
through the portal, I guess. Yeah.
Going to attempt to pickpocket medical student weird before walking through the portal.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, you get his elbow brace of mighty power.
All right, we got a 18.
Okay. He has 6 pockets. Which one did you go for?
Uh,
Just give me a number.
2.
2. Great. You do it. Are you going to take the time to look at what you grabbed now, or are you just going to duck through the portal first and then check later?
Duck through first and then check later.
Great. You all go through the portal and you find yourself in this crazy, like, Technicolor world. And sitting, like, this massive creature is sitting in front of you. So vast and so just unfathomable that I do not have words to describe it to you. So just imagine whatever horrifying thing you want to imagine. That goes for you at home too. Just get creative with it. Naraya, looking down at your hand, you see you have a knife.
Oh, cool. I have a knife.
Feels like a very powerful knife.
This is a fucking Rakdos knife.
No, it should have been. It really should have been, but it's not.
I'll kind of like
Is that-
sheath it into my clothes or something, and like a belt.
Sure.
No one else is gonna say the silly thing. You're all gonna make me say the silly thing.
I only remember the first part.
I
Or rather,
forget what you
second.
said.
Bahama Mama, we're here to make a deal.
Oh.
Correct. The voice rings out, and you vanish into dust before respawning right at the entrance to the portal.
You disintegrate my friend.
That was the thing that you said?
No,
Oh,
not quite. You
that's
were close.
though. Okay.
I forget what you fucking said, man.
That sounds like a y'all problem.
Howie Mandel, deal or no deal?
Correct. You all explode into dust again.
Naraya, do you remember words man said?
No, no, I don't. I'm sorry.
Trying to concentrate with my turtle brain. Do I remember what was supposed to be said?
Roll a history check.
Can we use our D&D skills
You
for
all
our
can,
real
yes,
life
you all
knowledge?
absolutely can use your D&D skills for this. Roll
Yeah,
history checks. Roll history. Anybody can roll. Or honestly, because we've done it before, you can roll insight checks too. Fucking roll both. See if anybody hits a good number.
Okies dokies, let's speak a little.
Oh, Vladimir.
Natural
Hey.
one.
Dash got a good one.
Yeah, Dash. The magic words were Bahama Mama, let's make a deal.
Not I'm
Tough.
here to make a deal.
Correct.
Oh my god.
This is literally the only time I will ever get to get away with say these exact words.
Bahama Mama, let's make a deal.
I am interested in dealing.
You like juggling? Ben
Depends
juggle.
on how good it is.
Oh well. Feast your eyes. Now start juggling.
In the
What
background.
are you juggling?
That's a good point.
And Ben, here, I got some stuff for you to juggle.
Oh, thank you.
I'll give you a dart, my short sword, and that knife I just picked up.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh.
I in the behind Ben juggling, I will light up my crimson right and my sword bursts into flame, and I'll just do like an interpretive like flame dance with the sword in an
Okay.
attempt to assist the
Yeah,
performance roll.
I will accept
Okay.
the help action here.
Okay.
So you are juggling blades,
Yep.
which is difficult. So I'm going to give you a flat roll instead of disadvantage.
I'm very
Because-
used to juggling blades, though.
I do not care. It is still very hard. You're lucky I'm giving you acrobatics checks, to be honest. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics check.
Come on, that 20. Why? A?
Dirty 20 is pretty good.
30-20.
You had advantage.
It was
I
a flat
didn't.
roll because it would have been disadvantage. With
Oh, okay. Shit.
Yeah.
Dirty 20 is pretty good. The voice kind of rings out. That was decent. Well done. Now, we bargain?
We deal.
Yep, you got me. And it explodes.
What the fuck?
Eh?
Vladimir is confused, but we'll take a victory where he sees one.
We did it! Yay!
This was the most copyright heavy one, so you want it out of there ASAP?
No,
Yeah.
so when I wrote it for a D&D thing, because this is what I did most of last night when I inevitably could not sleep again, was rewrite the battle game for D&D stuff. When I rewrote it, I was like, I'm just going to keep making them do deals until one of them catches that I'm not saying the word deal anymore. And you did it right away. So,
Just caught my one nitpick about semantics.
Yeah. Yep, that's all it took.
Weird medical student, we did it.
Yes, I see that. I'm frankly impressed. It only took you 278,000 tries from my count.
I have been here 10 minutes. You can
No, you've been here for 400 years.
You are lying.
Roll an insight check.
Yes.
And any of you can if you would like.
This,
Sure.
Oh no, it doesn't apply to this. I was gonna ask if it was Fae Fiend or Undead.
Those are some bad
7.
insights.
Yeah.
With a 15, like for Vlad and Ben, very hard to read this guy. He just always has the same face of like I'm better than you on. But Dash, Quinn, you've dealt through these various missions with serious types before. There's a difference in tonality between I'm being serious and talking myself up, or I'm being serious and just being factual. Seems like he's just telling you the truth.
It only felt like 3.
Yeah, you can only ever remember the past 10 or so attempts, but your last 7 before that probably went so badly that they were wiped to keep you from the deep-seated trauma it would have caused to have experienced those things.
Does this mean all my ex-wives are dead?
Probably.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
You could get a 4th.
Good. We'll have to change name. Lots of paperwork.
You could have been
Well-
Vladimir Dmitry Petrikov Bahama Mama, but he exploded.
Yes, he did.
Could throw a juggling in there. Everybody could use good juggling.
Are you saying you want to get married?
Yeah, we could, you know. You just want some juggling.
Hell yes.
I am ordained if this is a thing that you want to do before you move on.
Are medical students ordained as ministers?
No, I just did that because some friends wanted to get married but didn't want to hire somebody to do it. So,
Sure. Maybe we do it later.
okay. Goodbye now. Thank you for your help.
Yes, you're welcome.
And you all vanish. And then you'll never guess what happens next. You wake up from your deep slumbers that you somehow found yourselves in.
I sniff the air.
Zero explosion.
Does it smell like cave? Does it smell like cave?
You know what? Roll me a perception check. Let's
Okay.
start with the only knowledge you have being
Awesome.
What water you smell?
Hold on. No, I don't. Okay, never mind. I was trying to get the Fae Fiend or Undead thing, but I already have advantage. Hey, 21.
you've smelled this kind of water before. It mostly happens around other bodies of water because the moisture from the lakes will pull clouds down, create fog, but it's not water, right? There's like a distinct fog smell, right? And that's what you smell. You describe it as misty.
Without opening my eyes, I just go, there is water and air.
For the rest of you who have your eyes open, You are standing on top of a massive pile of gold.
Oh,
The biggest pile of gold you have seen in your entire lives. Of a veritable dragon's hoard of
That's what
gold.
these little goat legs were made for, and I just kind of clop around on the unstable ground.
It makes a very fun sound, but you do fall over.
Oh,
I juggle some coins.
Very easily done.
Naraya, look at all this stuff.
I pick up some coins and put them in my pocket.
Yeah, taking stuff.
As you start taking stuff, you feel the pile of gold start to shift underneath you.
It is a gold monster.
As a massive, massive body lifts itself out of the center, you see two very clearly draconic wings extend off of this gold dragon. And as the head turns towards you, you see cut off at the snout with just a normal ass human face attached to the front. The same human face
the
you've been
snout
seeing.
or at the neck?
Like right where like the top
Oh,
of the
like
skull
here.
ends and it starts to wrap back down. So there's none of the sticky outy bit. It's just flat off.
Dragon sized?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a real big face of
It's not just like
Terrifying.
scales that wrap down and just like a normal dude face. Nah, it's dragon sized.
Terrifying.
He looks at
Oh.
you and goes, "You dare to steal my gold.
I was juggling it.
I will put back, empty my pockets.
All these damned people coming to steal my gold.
hide it better.
I'm inside of a fucking volcano.
There's
Apparently
nothing.
so are we.
There is no need for vulgarity.
You know what? Fuck it.
Uh-oh.
Just 1 second.
Can I just wiggle and bury myself into the gold? I
Yeah.
am laying down. Just shake it, shake it, shake it. Like one of them snakes.
Kim Bims,
Mm,
would a 31 hit?
absolutely.
Okay, cool.
You know
Cool,
what?
cool, cool.
No, it wouldn't, Alex.
I don't
It would not
believe
hit
you.
me.
That's crazy. I
have-
absolutely don't believe you.
My AC is 100.
This is a shockingly low number. You will take 26 points of bludgeoning damage as its massive ass tail comes swinging around and smashes you.
Ow.
You bludgeoned my friend.
Talks too much.
Just look very offended.
Are you with the dwarves?
Do they juggle?
How the fuck would I know that?
I don't know. I don't know any doors.
We're a satyr, a turtle, a tabaxi, and whatever the fuck Vladimir is.
Yeah.
No.
He's a hobgoblin.
Are you with the turtle people?
I see what I have to do. You, and he looks over directly at Naraya, who I assume is still just shoving pockets and pouches and things full of gold.
I'm doing it discreetly. I'm
Yeah.
I'm watching it.
Are
Yeah.
you here with the dwarves?
No, I don't think so. We just kind of showed up here. As far as I know, I don't know, what, like time travelers or something. I don't quite understand it, but there's cool stuff to take.
Are you willing to kill dwarves?
I don't know. Hey guys, are we willing to kill dwarves?
Yes.
They are the good juggling size.
We haven't
We'll
killed
do-
anyone yet, so.
We'll do for money.
Yeah.
Are they bad?
Bad is a perspective,
Why do you want to kill the dwarves?
because they're trying to steal my gold and my home from me.
Okay, that's fair.
Sounds bad.
There's this particularly annoying one, claims to be the supposed monarch from underground.
Yeah, the subway monarch.
Yep.
Subway ruler, emperor of under.
His name is Boring Mahogany Sword, and I hate him.
I fucking love you, Alex. Oh my god. Great. Will you give money and not kill?
I will not kill.
Little bit of money?
I will not. And like gets real close to you. Kill.
Hey, what about little help from near-death experience? I will shut up. Vladimir will shut up. That sounds smart. Yes, I will shut up. Walk away.
We have a deal.
I mean, we'll go talk to. Did we have to kill them, or can we just convince them to leave and like stop taking your stuff and whatnot?
suppose that works too.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll go talk to him.
Okay, they think they're hiding really well, but they're literally just in that hallway right there, just waiting for the right moment to strike.
Do you smell really well?
Yes.
You and I are the same.
Nope.
Oh, again, looks so heartbroken.
You don't have to be so smug about it.
Let's go juggle some drawers. I'll make my way towards the hallway, I guess.
You all make the way to the hallway, and you see as you walk in, there are 11 dwarves just like pulling a Kronk from Emperor's New Groove, just like smashed up against the walls. As you walk down, they go, "Shits, we've been found! We've been found!" And you see several of them scatter, and like they all like take up like a single like formation in the hallway, with one standing in the front who pulls out a massive greatsword like 3 times the size of his body, made out of just pure mahogany wood. And he looks at you and goes, "So you work for Ozone."
God fucking damn it, Alex. Yes.
Well, not necessarily. We were threatened by Ozone, as many people are nowadays, it seems like.
No, it's mostly us, and that's because we've come to take our home back from him.
So does Ozone have squatters' rights at this point?
We're not really at the point of society where we would have specific laws for how long.
Okay.
So it seems like it's his home now. He filled it with his stuff. He's been here for a while.
That's our stuff.
It's his stuff now. His name's on it.
It's not. It's literally not.
Have you looked at the pile of stuff?
Have you looked at the coins that are in the pile of stuff?
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
take out a coin from my pocket and look at it.
There is a picture of a dwarf that says, fuck it, I forgot to do the dad's name in a weird way. Monarch mahogany sword. Monarch under the ground.
His name is Monarch.
That's literally my father.
Well, anyone could pick up a mahogany sword and claim that.
You see one of the other dwarves at this point, like, scoots forward in front of him and goes, "You have no idea who you're talking to."
Shut up, Bippin.
Whoa! Rude, but fair. He kind of like takes just a few steps back.
Huh.
So are we gonna juggle these guys, or what are we thinking?
Well, we could juggle them, or we could help them and juggle the dragon. And then we could probably get more stuff. The dragon didn't want to give us anything, but they'd probably give us stuff.
We would give you so much stuff,
Yes, but dragon is big. These people
and
little.
we are many,
Hmm.
He's like 100 of you.
but we are 15 of we. Well, 11 plus the 4 of you.
I guess we kill
Hmm.
one.
From a juggling aspect, it is much easier to juggle things that can't fly.
Oh, Ozone can't fly anymore.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, this is kind of like the second time that we've tried this whole thing. The last time I only brought the 9 dwarves with me, and then it ended up that Ozone flew out of the volcano, and then there was this big old like war of the 6 factions that happened. And this one guy whose name was Rogue shot a purple needle through his wing.
Well, that's good.
I have heard legend of the purple needle.
Well, if we're gonna take on the dragon, it kind of already hit my friend here. You got a healing potion or something?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But only one.
Oh.
Is your friend good enough in a fight to waste it on him?
Vladimir just gets this smile on his face and nods.
Yeah, seems so.
Okay. I trust you implicitly. Here. You see, he takes out this ornate golden flask. We only have the one, lad. Make it worth it. He hands it to you, Vladimir.
I will drink this magic water. And I down it.
As soon as you pop the cask, you smell it. It does smell like magic water.
Wonderful.
You drink it?
Yeah.
All right, roll 2d4 plus 2.
Okie dokie.
Well, that won't take care of the 26.
You
Nope.
didn't ask if you had any good healing potions. You just had a basic healing potion chilling.
5.
All right.
It's something.
Hmm.
These dwarves are woefully unprepared.
I'm above half, which means I won't fuck you guys up if I go wolf mode.
I have an idea. If you let me approach the dragon first and you guys get ready, you'll know when I give you the signal.
That's the idea.
Yeah, you'll see. I'm gonna juggle it.
Ozone can smell really well like me. He probably smells our body water from over there.
We have any other steps of a plan besides our juggling friend will give us a signal?
Well, if I've learned anything from playing Bethesda games, it's that you let the NPCs go first, and then you beat up the boss after they die. So I think, and at this point, I want to kind of like huddle up just our party. I think we let them go first, and then begin the dragon, and then we'll come in and swoop up the kill.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna talk to the dwarf like aloud now. We're gonna let y'all go first and weaken it, and then come in for the kill.
Could not say it was the same.
Oh man,
plan.
that was amazing.
Good double talk, Nariah. You really got him.
Even I am convinced.
I don't necessarily agree with this plan, namely because you said to us directly your plan was to send us in first, and then you quietly, I assume, said the same exact thing to your friend there, and then just turned around and told us again your plan was to let us all go in and die and then clean up the kill afterwards.
Oh, you guys are good fighters. You won't die. I mean, I offered to go in first, So now it's a bad idea that you're going in first?
I think that was the better start to a plan. For sure.
Oh, because it wasn't you.
No, because elements of surprise in battle are like massive.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just like a sound strategy.
Well, you could be distraction.
Yeah. And then I can sneak up behind.
You don't distract with like literally the like main body of the army.
Hey Ben, do you have that dagger still that I gave you? Did that come with us?
Yeah, you still have it. You have all of you have the presents from what, Vil?
How many potions of storm giant strength did we get from that?
4.
That were laying in the snowbank, if I remember correctly.
Also a thing to keep in mind, Ben still has 3 presents with him.
I will give boring mahogany sword the Holy Avenger that I took.
It's true. If anything, he's an Oath of Vengeance paladin.
Yeah. I give him the fucking plate mail too. The +3 plate mail.
Oh yeah, let's go, squad.
I guess I'll open my 3 presents.
All right, roll me 3 D100s real quick.
Okay.
And yeah, I made a fucking table to be ready for if y'all decided to open the presents.
82, 55, and 93.
82, 55, and 93. 82, I have to have typed that wrong. You get an apparatus of Klamesh is what I wrote, but that's not correct.
I feel like that doesn't exist.
It's the apparatus is something.
I get nothing when I search for apparatus.
Apparatus of Qualish.
It's a crab barrel.
Perfect.
I love crab barrel. Oh my god.
See if it shows up.
That's cool.
I love him.
Yeah, that's cool.
What the hell does that do?
It's a crab barrel.
It's like a submarine vehicle thing.
That is sick. Okay. Well, I have that.
You get the exalted version of Danoth's visor.
Okay. Well, I got that.
And you
See
get
stuff.
Metallotalk.
Matella what?
Metallotalk.
This thing. It's a warhammer.
Yeah.
The Frost Father.
Well, none of that is useful at the moment, I guess. So.
Listen, man, I have a table of 100 items on it, and I gave you the numbers that you rolled.
Yeah, no, you're good. I was just looking through to see if anything we could use, but not at the moment, but later.
I mean, you do have 11, really 10 now dwarves that you could equip with shit if you want to go that route.
I think the hammer would do more harm than good because they would hurt all the dwarves too, wouldn't it? I think it would like do more harm to us.
Yeah, it radiates cold.
Yeah. We'll let those lie for now.
Yeah.
All right, so we send the dwarves first. Am I gonna go in there?
Not the plan.
Okay. So me.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's fine. I'll get in there. I'm always the opening act. Okay.
I drink a potion of storm giant strength.
Allie, what are you doing with the other 3 of those? Just because I'm going to be doing a shit ton of hand rolling here. So I need to know how many modifiers I need to adjust.
Ben or Quinn, do either you want one of them?
I don't need to be strong.
Yeah, I don't do things with strength.
I'm trying to figure out if I should have one either. I guess it would give me the flat bonus to my damage and attack rolls. So I'll drink one. We'll give the dwarves 2 of them to divvy up however they see fit.
You see that Boring thanks you and then drinks both.
Okay, good job, bud.
Fair.
Now I will have the power of 2 giants.
I don't think that's how it works.
Do you know magic?
No. And no
I-
blood.
I do, and that's not how that works.
Have you
Yeah,
tried it before?
Yes.
Well, then I wasted a potion.
that's true.
At least we're
That
on
was
the same
probably-
page.
A grievous tactical error because these were really strong potions that I just wasted one of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
But
sure
it's a
it'll be
little
okay.
too late for that now.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Time to murder.
Just
I am-
make sure you're ready.
I am truly sorry for what it's worth. My deepest apologies. Thank you for the gifts.
So you're gonna use that big sword, or are you sticking with the mahogany one?
No, I'm going to use the big sword. This is literally a sword made of wood. It's just for show. This is essentially a children's toy.
I figured that was kind of an odd thing to bring into a battle with.
The real one's in the pile of fucking gold.
Well, you lose sword.
It was my father's sword. And then Ozone fucking murdered him and took over the goddamn palace.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm literally here to get that sword back.
Well, are we ready?
Get him, Ben.
Yep.
Juggle it up.
Okay.
Okay, wait, hold on. What
Oh.
happens after Ben?
Oh, you guys need to be ready to attack. I'm gonna juggle the dragon. Give it a good old juggling,
Okay.
and then you guys be ready to attack.
Yeah, we go in blazing.
Okay, so we're getting a little bit of an all guns blazing action. Got it. Right,
Yep.
right. Okay. So Ben starts when we get the signal, we all just kind of get in there and do what we do.
Dragons like to breathe like fire and stuff. So don't bunch up either. Try to surround him.
Yeah, spread out.
No straight
Okay.
lines. No
Okay.
cone-like shapes.
What does the dagger do? Can we figure that out now or
Yeah, give me 1 second. It is a Vorpal dagger.
Oh, okay.
nice.
So the critical lops off the head or whatever.
Great. If you crit, their head comes off.
Okay.
Nice.
But if you roll a natural 20, that is an important clarifier in 5e because there's a shit ton of ways to just make
Yeah,
criticals
get
a thing.
19 and 18s, yeah. Does it give any any bonuses to attack or
No.
damage?
No,
Okay.
it's just the Vorpal thing.
Just the attack. Okay.
Watch as they become dog, and I'll turn into a werewolf.
That's right, lads. You go get them.
Just a much taller, red and black furred werewolf holding a long sword and wearing armor.
Yeah, out loud.
So Naoya just gasps and turns into a hellhound. Just a plain old hellhound. Kind of looks up at y'all, just goes boof, boof.
You are a dog.
Nariah was our head strategist.
That's all right.
Too late now.
All right. I'm gonna hop on my broom.
Right.
So just hovering off the ground. I'm gonna fly back in there. And be like, Mr. Dragon.
Yes.
I'm gonna get right up on him. So there's some dwarves out there, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna slam an Eldritch Blast.
I go
Oh,
charging
go
into
ahead.
the room.
Go ahead and roll the hit. The
Okay.
rest of you, actually, we will say surprise round. But first, I'm gonna need everybody. I'm gonna clear the turn order on the map we're on right now. Just use the tokens there.
Pick
from your
one of our
to-
characters.
yeah.
This is real low. We got a 4, a
Mhm.
3, and an 8.
Oh,
14.
I was winning. With surprise round, do I get advantage on this attack? Or
You
no?
will, yeah.
Okay. Now hopefully I get to do what I built this entire stupid ass character to do.
Okay. So you started off the surprise round. So go ahead and do your
Okay.
thing.
All right, so here we go. We'll throw the 1. Does a 15 hit?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Then I will use my favored by the gods ability once per short rest. If I fail a saving throw or miss an attack roll, I can use roll 2d4 and add to it. Would an 18 hit?
No.
This big ass dragon at 18 doesn't hit?
You are fighting an ancient gold dragon. No, it does not hit.
What?
No, it does not.
Yeah, we're fighting like a level 20 monster.
You were meant to fight the 1 CR3 and the 10 CR1 dwarves. Y'all chose violence.
Yeah, okay.
Now
Crit.
you're paying for it.
Does that crit hit?
Crit hits for sure.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Now I use
Repelling blast.
nope. Genie's
Oh.
Wrath. So once during each of my turns, when I hit an attack roll, I get to add an extra 3 bludgeoning damage to the target. But in combination with Crusher Feet, when I deal bludgeoning damage to a creature, I get to move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space. I choose up.
You're just using the video
Repelling
game
blast.
juggling tactic.
Okay, so it's what 15 feet total. You just shove it into the
Yep.
air.
And then I action surge and shoot 2 more
Hell
Eldritch
yeah,
Blasts.
let's go, dude.
with agonizing blast, shoot it another 20 feet in the air.
I love this. Let's go for it.
Oh my fucking god, Coda.
It's the whole dumbass build, man. It's the whole thing. 21.
21 just hits.
Oh, let's go. Okay,
Oh yeah.
so he's 25 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Let's go. Juggle the dragon, baby.
He floats 25 feet in the air and then just smashes back down. Go ahead and roll me 2d6 for me real quick. Just hit me with that 2d6.
Okay. Bam. 9.
9. Gotcha. So we have, is Genie's Wrath anytime or just the first time?
Anytime. It's anytime I make an attack on my turn.
Okay, so it adds that 3 every time.
Yeah.
Cool. So we have 22, 31, 34, 45, 48, 57 points of damage. It's not too shabby.
Okay, only once during each of my turns. Sorry. So
51 points of damage instead?
Yeah.
Great.
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
That's pretty hefty.
Yeah. When it hits the ground, does that count as me doing bludgeoning damage?
No, that is the ground doing bludgeoning damage.
I will shuffle away a little bit because there's a dragon in my face. So like
Yeah.
rip him up into the air, shuffle away, let him fall.
Okay.
It doesn't like
Sounds
land
good.
on me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ozone goes, ah, how dare you?
That was the sign.
I'm gonna fuck you up. And at the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action and is going to use half of its movement to stand up, another half of its movement to shuffle over to you, and is going to take a multi-attack on you for his turn.
Rude.
Oh, wait, no, surprise round. He can't move this turn.
Aha. Yes.
Yeah, correct. All right. So we started here. So that will be Quinn.
Oh, we're starting from his point in the initiative. All right.
He initiated the fight. So
Fair.
Yeah.
I guess I will run in, stare at this dragon, just kind of flopped onto his pile of gold. I guess I'll cast Witch Bolt.
misses, unfortunately.
Critical miss.
Natural ones do be missing.
Unlucky.
Bonus action, I'll pick up a rock.
Roll again. It's a surprise
Oh,
round. You have
surprise round.
advantage.
Yeah. 11.
11 is not much better, unfortunately. It's so miss.
Then a bonus action, pick up a small rock and cast Magic Stone and chuck it at him.
Hell yeah. 22
22.
hits.
For 10 bludgeoning.
Nice. 10 damage. Let's go.
We're all gonna die.
I'm gonna put a hole in that ozone.
we made it there.
It's okay. At least
We're not even alive anyway.
Yeah,
True.
we're
Fair.
concepts.
Now we're not going to get to the fun Star Trek section.
God
Come
damn
on,
it.
man. That will be Vladimir.
Vladimir will use bonus action to activate Crimson Right. Hold on, I have to check off. No, I can just do it. I don't have limited. But I will take D6. Oh, full 6. God damn. And I will run up and I will attack the guy twice with my greatsword. Is that okay?
Yeah. Sure.
Advantage, right? Because it's a
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, first attack is an 18.
18 misses, unfortunately.
Okay. And second one is a 22.
22 hits.
Cool. So that's from the great sword. We get a D6 from Crimson Right. 5, Am I missing anything? I don't think so.
Ooh, 26 damage.
But because of my Crimson Right, I now have to make a whiz save or attack any of my allies that are close because I am in werewolf form. Oh crap! What is the DC? Let me check.
Gosh.
13. Ooh, just made it. Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay. After your turn, the dwarves rush in. You see Boring Mahogany Sword rushes to battle wearing his new armor, wielding his new glowing paladin sword. And he rushes forwards, followed by 10 other dwarves wearing very basic equipment and rush in. I'm going to roll it's so much work to roll these on Roll20, so I'm just going to hand roll them. Boring and 3 dwarves hit for a respectable 35 damage overall.
Nice.
Most of which came from Boring and a Holy Avenger.
Makes perfect sense.
A thing that a 3rd level paladin should probably not have.
Absolutely not.
So we're
And
4 level 7s and a 1 level 3 and a bunch of level 1s.
not even level 1s, CR 1s.
Oh,
These are the enemies. They're slightly stronger than level 1s because these are the enemies that 4 level 1s should be appropriately fighting. So, they're not nothing, but
we backed the wrong friends.
Yes, we did.
This means this fight's going to end on the dragon's turn because it's also almost 10 p.m.
This is you were supposed to just smoke all the dwarves and be like, all right, there we go. Go
Mhm.
team.
We learned
No.
by siding with the grouch that maybe lying isn't the best answer.
Yeah. The second I missed with an 18, I was like, oh, we're fucked. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dead dove do not eat.
Yeah.
I figured everybody would know the size of dragon you were dealing with because the movie exists. That is the dwarf's turn. Naraya, the hellhound.
Boof.
Gosh.
Boof. So, quick question. The potion, is that still active while I'm in my puppy form?
It is.
Oh, great. Excellent. Cool. Yeah, I'll just run up next to it and bite at it. Munch. Try to, separate myself from everybody else. All right. It has a +5 to hit base, which means with its strength at +3. All right. So at 29, it would get +9, +2. So +11 to hit.
Yep.
And oof. Really
That'll miss,
low.
unfortunately.
Ooh, pack tactics. Is there an ally within 5 feet of it?
There are 14 or 13 allies within, within 5 feet.
Advantage. Let's see a little bit better. Ooh,
Yeah, there you
27.
go. There you go. That hits.
All right, so the damage would be 1d8 + 9.
I also appreciate where Coda was in the order. It did allow us to get 1 full round in. Everyone
Yeah.
got an action.
Yeah.
Before we die horribly.
Yeah. But I got to juggle the dragon, so I'm happy.
Your destiny was revealed.
This is literally the only reason for all the multi-classing and shit.
At least we got the joke across.
Yeah.
23 points of damage. Not bad.
Yeah.
Wait,
is
I
that-
made a mistake. Smog breathes fire, huh? Hold, please.
Mm.
Maybe
My
this one doesn't.
My Crimson Right is lightning. Don't
That's
gold
fine.
dragons breathe fire?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure they do.
They do not. Weakening breath.
Oh, yeah.
Wing attack,
Fire
frightful
breath.
presence. Oh.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So the dragon is going to take any and all attacks of opportunity that may come his way to fly up and back and land outside of the ring of all of you. Because clearly Boring very much so believed that purple needle did a lot of really good work, but turns out, fun fact, no.
Unlucky. Damn it.
That's my attack of opportunity.
25 damage. If any of y'all were close, so the hell Naraya,
Was I close? I don't know.
you backed off, I thought.
Well, I flew out of the way so it wouldn't land on me because I was like directly.
Then yeah, you
underneath
can make an
but-
attack of opportunity too if you want. That's fine.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure.
A
Advantage?
respectable 52 damage from the dwarves this turn for only attack of opportunity.
Point?
No advantage. Oh, missed by 1. Sorry.
Tough.
Hellhound hits for just 11, or is there the 2d6 as well?
You're correct. So 6 fire.
Perfect. Now I need every one of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Shit.
Hey, not bad. Vladimir knows he is dead.
All
It
of you
was
fail.
glorious.
Yeah. All of you will take 69 damage.
Nice.
I'm done.
Instantly dead.
Vladimir's unconscious.
I'm thinking that's it.
How's the hellhound looking?
Much like dog meat, upon first meeting him, I'll just sit down and playfully boof. Hellhounds are immune to fire, so just chilling.
Oh, hell yeah.
45 life, but yeah, I had to double check. It's not resistance. I just have immune to fire damage.
That's fucking awesome.
Right?
I love that. Ozone looks down at you, the single surviving member of the party, and goes, respect.
Oof.
All of the dwarves took well over double their max HP and damage. They are all very dead. Boring had the most at a whopping 32. So keep it on. Death save from Ben.
Whip.
That's failure.
Okay. After the death save from Ben is a death save from Quinn.
That's because it was only the 69 in one go, right?
Correct, yeah. Unless that's double any of your max HP, but at level 7 it shouldn't be. Failure.
Bad luck.
Vladimir?
Vladimir will live through this. Do not worry.
Wait, Vladimir, what's your max HP?
60.
Oh, hell yeah, okay, you were fine.
6.
Cool. Go team.
Awesome.
The dwarves are just very dead. We could just do that. Hellhound.
And I just look up at it and boof again and kind of go around a couple circles and breathe fire at it. I'm sure it's above 30 feet, but gonna try anyway.
You just
It is
decided to
out of
ally.
30-foot range.
That's about it.
Okay. Do you revert when you hit 0, or are you just a hellhound now?
It acts as a polymorph, so I revert when it hits 0. But if I stay in hellhound form for too long, it becomes permanent.
Okay. On Ozone's next turn, he will land next to you and look down at you and go, "You please me. You are the Tabaxi, yes?"
I don't know if I can understand him because I only understand
Oh.
Infernal as the dog.
He will look and go, "Oh, apologies." Ooh, not us.
Boof, boof.
Continuing in Infernal. How would you like to work for Ozone instead? Help me guard my treasures and help me grow my collection whilst also growing your own.
Boof. Kind of just does this little circle, a approving boof. And a
Perfect.
boof of agreeance.
Just help me finish off your comrades here then real quick, and then we can move forwards.
Kind of look over at the dwarves. Look at my friends. What is a hellhound's intelligence and wisdom? I kind of look back at it, kind of shake head.
No, you won't help me, or no, you don't understand me.
How do I convey?
Hold up
no, I
one
won't
paw
help
for
you?
option 1, or hop up and down for option 2.
Kind of hold up one paw. No, I won't help you.
All right, fuck it, and he's gonna make a multi-attack on you.
Oh my god. What the hell was this session?
Benedict's big day.
I hate you.
Do any of those hit?
Oh yeah, I'll hit. Looking for a 15 AC.
So that is 54 points of damage to you.
Okay. Hellhound drops at 45.
So 9 carryover.
9 carryover. Okay. All right.
Your move, Puffball. Oh wait, maybe not. Nope. Next round of death saves first. So Ben, Vlad, and Quinn, go ahead and give me more death saves, please.
A 4. Well,
Success from Quinn.
Success?
there's 2 fails.
Yeah, that's rough. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Naraya.
All right. I'll cast darkness on my short sword, and then I'll attempt to. How dark is it? Can I teleport in here? In the
Not
cave?
anymore. There's a bunch of burning corpses putting off a bunch of bright light.
Fair enough. I will teleport. My feet is Eldritch Sight, so I can see in magical darkness.
Mhm.
So it's a 15-foot bubble. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I'll use my bonus action to teleport to the edge of the bubble.
Okay. Thus
I
the
get my
bubble
sw-
moves with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I avoid the attack of opportunity? That's all that was for. To avoid the attack of opportunity.
It'll be you teleported, so yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Awesome.
Oh, wait, how far? 15 feet?
15 feet. Yeah.
It has not made an attack of opportunity of you thus far.
Okay. How close are my friends from here?
They're within grabbing distance.
Cool. I'm gonna go over to one of the friends and attempt to kind of lean over them. And I use my bonus action already, so that's about it for right now.
Okay, so you're standing over one of your friends.
Yep.
Okay. The dragon is going to shuffle forwards directly to you using its 60 feet of blind sight. And is going to go, oh, you poor kitty. And then is going to multi-attack you again.
Looking for a 17 and 50 HP.
So all three hit for
I think that does it.
57 points of damage.
Yep, that's it.
Excellent. All of you downed, no hopes of being healed. Ozone will slowly and systematically devour each and every one of you. His terrible horde remaining safe not only from the pesky dwarves, but from the 4 chosen champions sent to help him defend his gold hoard. And for the final time tonight, my friends, you all wake up. You all find yourself sitting on what appears to be a movie set and sitting in a director's chair, staring over at you. You see the same man, the one who has been a part of all of these things, holding a script. And when he puts the script down, you can see that he is angry as the one, the only Oscar-winning actor, Benedict Cumberbatch, looks over at you. I am so disappointed in each and every one of you. Truly.
Hello. Who are
Kevin?
you?
Kevin.
Kevin?
Yes.
Who's that?
You.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm sorry. Do you think that I should know your name?
No,
I only remember the names of my actors that actually do their job.
no. I am Vladimir Dmitry Petrovich III.
Listen. I truly don't give a singular fuck about who you are. You went off script. And that is a no-go, a no-no. You understand?
I thought the brief included improvisation.
Not completely rewriting a script and a scene levels of improvisation.
We can do again, yes?
Are you saying you want another chance?
We really need this job.
I am out of money to feed ex-wife.
Very well. That movie is completely ruined. But I tell you what, I have more stories to tell. Let's see what happens next time as we conclude this week's episode of The Dice That Bind Us.
What a nightmare.
At least it was a fun nightmare.
It was very fun. I had fun.
I had a nice, easy, simple combat planned out. I was like, this will be great. We'll get some fighting in. We'll see what's going on. It'll be great.
It was simple.
It was very simple, true.
Yeah,
Simple
not
for you.
incorrect.
Folks at home, in the comments, please let me know what you thought of this, because if you had fun watching us just goof off and watch me do these things, by all means, please let us know in the comments below or like the video so that I know that if y'all are watching the one-shots that we're doing, and if y'all want to see more content like this, whenever we end up doing these one-shots on breaks from recording the normal series stuff, I know to prepare better and watch more, like actually watch more Benedict Cumberbatch movies. Or if you think it'd be cool to see me do something else like this and something other weird and zany, let me know, because I love making super weird D&D one-shots and games. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. We are truly, truly honored to have you around. Make sure you check us out on all the socials. We have a Facebook, a Twitter, an Instagram, and a TikTok. We have a Discord channel. We have a Discord server. You can come and hang out with us there. Literally all of us are in it. You can come and say hi, and we'll say hi back. We want to form a nice little tight-knit community, you know? It's going to be great. It's going to be good times. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you had a great time, and we will see you in a couple weeks for the next episode of The Dice That Bind Us. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.